MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Nate Pearson gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, Dero. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. And there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The count now at 2-2. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
George Springer.
Now here's the pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Nope, that's the ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And now a pitch on the way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Drilled to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits.
Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in, Christian Arroyo, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's set and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Alex.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. So coming to the plate, Danny Jansen. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aye. 0-1.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
To first. Arroyo's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo.
And the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez has a play, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Scooped up, a tag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Up next is Danny Jansen. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you could see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel.
The designated hitter, Lourdes.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Matt Andriese will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
First delivery to him on the way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marcus Semien is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here it comes on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter number 50.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Anthony Bass will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
From the belt, the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. But no double play here as he's back in safely at third. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Alex Verdugo will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
One there, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, Christian Vasquez. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Benintendi.
Trent Thornton gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Jansen.
Andrew Benintendi will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bobby Dahlbeck is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 29, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping in now, George Springer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a ball down and away.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still lead it 2-1. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Martinez has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him. You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. No one out with a runner at second. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Steven Matz enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 33, Steven.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox lead it 3-2. Darwinson Hernandez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bo Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Andriese claims the win out of the pen, his first. Darwinzon Hernandez retires the side to hammer down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 17 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.